Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the left side as the red Japanese, we have 4alantos. Spawn on the right side as the cyan Portuguese, we have mitrokhin1994. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nor really this one name either. Either way, let's go ahead and cover these players' civilization bonuses. Japanese, generally the general purpose faction with an excellent infantry civilization. Fishing ships are completely worthless on this map, so I'll be covering that. Mills, lumber camps, and mining camps cost 50% less, so it's cheaper to... It's nice. Primarily gives you a lot of value for your lumber camps, honestly, the most, since you tend to deploy those the most. And perhaps you can always pull out extra camps, other mining camps and mills, just in case if you need to get more coverage on something. Infantry attack 33% faster starting the feudal age, which is very, very nice. One of the most powerful infantry bonuses there is. Unique units is samurai, and anti-unique unit, Unique text, Yasuma, tower shoot extra arrows, Kataparo, trebuchets fire fast and pack faster. They pack so quickly they can actually do no damage after they fire a shot. Now you got militia rush now being flown in the field, looks just a pair of militia. And his 33, and there we go, now they attack faster. And team bonus galleys, that's worthless, don't worry about that. We've got the scalpers before, the militia, we've got some souped up militia advancing forward. Alright, ready to club some of these villagers. Portuguese, naval and gunpowder civilization. All units cost 20% less gold. Very, very nice bonus there. Ships, no, don't worry about that. Warriors generate additional wood for their food, so it makes their warriors actually much more valuable. You don't get the same amount of food income, but the fact you get a bit of wood along with it, so, because usually berries have like the least slowest gathering rate of all the food sources, but having 50% of your gather rate also provides a little bit of wood, makes it actually pretty valuable. Let's see. And course, a bit of Federitas. The Orc unique units, Organ Gundams, not really a unique unit I like. Unique text, Carax, ships get +1/+1 armor. Arquebus, gunpowder units fire more accurately, and technology research 25% faster. Do have some archers now being blown up by Cyan. Of course, the archers are cheaper in gold cost. And the Japanese player is now eyeing for some of his own archers as well. The Japanese player could eye getting archers. He can get up to arbalists as well. He has all access to all blacksmithing technologies barring the final horse armor. So Bethesda does not approve of them. But the thing is, well, they also get both Thundering and Parthian tactics and heavy cav archers. Their heavy cav archers are fully upgradable, which can make them pretty good at hunting down other archers and arbalists in the Imperial Age when they get fully teched up. So do not doubt the Japanese heavy cavalry archers. You can start going for them in Castle Age as well as a faster harassment unit, but in Imperial Age they can get up to decent levels. Overall, Castle Age heavy archer or cavalry archers is not that great, but Imperial Age cavalry archers, they're actually very, very powerful. Militia now gain some damage onto them. He of course does spot the archers now, so he has time prepared. Maybe going off of some of his own scouts as well as his own archers. And now, do you got the lion being shot up by those archers? And that archer does go down now. Over here, Red's archers advancing forward. He has 4 of them. Gets some great volleys on the village on the scout without it really withdrawing. And actually getting damage on the scout is very important in dealing with these archers. Cyan has a massive wave of archers here right now. 7 people on the field. Takes out the scout as well. Red's doing a great job. Micro's archer has fletching. Cyan does not, so he does have the range advantage. Is Cyan's fletching on the way? No, Cyan's fletching is not on the way. So if you would take time to click on one of these guys and take a look at them, he could realize that he can perhaps just try to get some good first strike damage there, but Red is backing out the region. Cyan's going for more archers now. Red's also going for more archers. He needs to generally fall back. He's just outnumbered. Does have this four force there. And perhaps get on the high ground here. Right here should be a good spot to fight from. Sign now has his fletching upgrade. Did I click on look for the fletching upgrade right as he finished it? Maybe. Overall, Sign's getting some better damage right there. Red has 7, Sign has 7, and overall Sign is in a better position in health-wise. Sign's now just going to be a defensive on top of that hill. Red's going to be defensive on top of this hill. And Sign now has 11 archers here. 2 more archers being pulled up by the Japanese players. So we got 9 versus 11. Berry Burst is not being claimed. Sign started pushing it forward. Red may... looks like Sign's completely walled off. So Red's archer's going to be running to a wall. Sign's archer's currently running to a wall. Unless there may be an opening there. But I think this dead tree will protect it. Gains a great damage there on the palisade walls there. This one's now being hit as well. He's using the high ground damage there. Well, he still does 1 damage per arrow. Red's villager is trying to deploy on market there. That does give a... And there you go. She moved on the far side as well in order to avoid any archer fire. Red Scout now trying to poke some holes in this house. Got 2 red archers up here as well. Do now have some skirmishers up on the field by Cyan. Very, very good. Does use a bit of high ground damage there. Now he's on the... Now he's going to be receiving low ground damage. Or said low ground damage. And you got another mark pull on the field. He's trying to really keep this area secure. And with this stuff built, he will get outrange there, but the mark still has a good amount of health there. Red's archers maybe eyeing for a flank. He's still outnumbered. And I've got a good wave of archers here as well. We've got 5. Another 7, so that's 12 archers, but a larger number of them wounded. Only a couple of Signs wounded. Villager counter is in favor of Red, 41 to 40. And Red does get the first strike there. Looks like both trading out relatively evenly. Got 2 going down there. Overall, Red looks like he'll lose out to the lower health on his archers, but overall, he did whittle down Science Force enough, so it doesn't really pose a mass threat anymore, just a small threat. And some of these random archers are going to see some fire there. Does pick off one of them there, very, very nice. 3 archers don't pose a massive threat to the villagers right now. Scout still trying to be a home wrecker. And he's failing at it. Nor is it catfishing out any sort of response. Okay, that's enough of that. A lot of jokes. You got these forces. Sign has a massive force here. Red is going for his Castle Age right now. Now would be a good time to transition to some more, not the Cavalry Archers. Cavalry Archers this stage game has no inherent Pierce armor. So it's probably better to go for a Knight-based play, or Scout, or Light Cavalry-based play. I don't think Archer-based play would be good, unless he's going for a Mass Skirmisher-based play. He's getting a good number of Archers, that could be useful as well, get tech advantage. And Cyan now reaches Castle Age as well. So Bodkin Arrow and Crossbowman Research should be out very shortly. Yep, they're on the build queue. Red seems like he's like slightly behind. Cyan's even now pulling out some nice spell. No villager production at the moment, so that's a little bit of oversight there. And Red does not have villager production either. Do not get the crossbow now firing away against these palisade walls, trying to build a market. But Bodkin Arrow takes out that, will take out that villager relatively quickly. Market has some health there. He's going to stick the high ground. Got Bodkin Arrow research. And Crossbowman research now completed. Got 15 forces here. 11 which are archers. Red only has 6, but does use the high ground there to his advantage. But largely getting Missed, and now the side skirmishers are just going to try to hit those crossbowmen as the archers are advancing forward. Getting some good hits there. A large number of Red's arch villagers starting going down. More crossbowmen here. Single Red assigned knight now advancing forward, which can really hit Red's arch crossbow force. We've got these villagers now eyeing for a bit of gold. They're going for our big wave of crossbowmen as well, and getting these crossbowmen picked off like this is not a good idea. There's another villager there. Sign now has 44 to 40 villagers. Gonna go for another towns up there to help him keep this area secure. He deletes those houses there to simply get out of this region. He's not getting out of the garrison just yet. He has 13 out of 15 there. Finds a good volley of arrows. Red's crossbowman finds a miss there. Gets some hits there. Sign's fighting from the high ground. Oh, got the something going down there. Those are some maybe a single archer or crossbowman. Knights and skirmishers getting some hits there on some of these villagers. Knight in a defensive stance at the moment. And now trying to hit some of these villagers. We'll take out that one crossbowman firing away against that knights. Sign's archer force here does get cleaned up, but got more knights now being on the field. Remember, the Japan does get better spearman line, faster stabbing rate, which will be useful versus these knights. He can get up the halberdier as well. The only thing the Japan's lineup doesn't allow is wing of the hussars and the paladins. Paladins are relatively rare. Hussars are quite common, but light cavalry are still pretty good. They're not. The hussar upgrade doesn't improve the light cavalry that much. It does improve them to a noticeable amount, though. 46 to 50. Sign currently has just the one town center. So Sign only has the one town center at the moment. University not being part of the field. So give enough time, Red will catch up his villager count. Or switch over here. Yep, one villager queue at the moment, so Red will have that advantage for the time being. Gets good hits there. Does wall in this area for a moment, and does get some high ground damage there. Does take up those knights now. More crossbowmen here. Got 6 versus 7. Gain some volleys there onto these knights. Knights still pose a massive threat to these crossbowmen. Getting some hits there. Knights charging forward. Getting some damage onto these crossbowmen now. Getting some hits there on these crossbowmen. These crossbowmen are advancing on forward. And Red does lose some more villagers there. Down to 51. Sign currently has no additional villager queues at the moment. And now the mining camp is being under hit, but it does have this gold collecting. This one does have more gold available to be mined. Red has a good number of crossbowmen here. Science going for more and more knights. Red needs to deploy in some more, just needs spearmen and pikemen at the moment. Not getting either, in fact not building any more crossbowmen. He may be eyeing to go for Imperial Age. No, he's pretty far from it. Let's have another villager queue now. Looks like I got some more defensive housing being put on the field, trying to hold back his opponent. He's also at pop cap at the moment. He does actually need to get these houses fully built, not just needed as a wall. Red's now trying to rebuild this wall over here with more housing. Some of these housing is now seeing some fire there. Crossbowmen. There's a lot of knights here. There's 9 knights. Takes out one of those knights now. More crossbowmen being put on the field. Now going for some monks, which will be used versus knights. And these knights are in hold ground stance, which is not good. Some of these houses start to go on up. He does have enough population space now to blow out some more units. And overall, his lack of spearmen is causing some serious issue. He does have a barracks on the field. After all, he went for a militia rush, so he can't go for at least a single line of spearmen. A couple more villages to go down, 59 to 63. He does have, of course, 3 town centers. His opponent has just still the 1 villager queue at the moment. And he is going for more and more knights now. Got more force pushing me forward. Monk trying to go for conversion. Does claim himself a knight there. Now this monk will get overran. Does save that knight there. And now red or sign is eyeing for castle. There's only 1 villager there. That can be focused down. And now there's 4 villagers. Knights starting to push away forward as well. Getting good hits down these crossbowmen. This is starting to stutter step away. He's doing a good job with that. And town centers receive quite a bit there. So we've got more villagers here. So we do have right now. What was it? 6 villagers there building the castle, which is a good build right there. All the crossbowmen has gone down. Does have some more villagers here. I just realized something. I hold shift and click on the player. That actually changes the person. Very, very nice. Good note. Do that more often. Does inside the town center now. Red or Silence just still only has 1 villager queue there with a knight to build a queue as well. Red right now still going for more crossbowmen. Now this town center is going to receive castle fire and will deny the use from all these farms for the time being. Red's now abandoning this region. Still needs more. Needs spearmen, but now it needs some battering rams as well. Now it's trying to claim up some of this gold as well. Trying to go for a massive line of walls there. There is some gold deposit here as well, so red has multiple gold deposits he can work with. Trying to build some more housing there. The town center is firing away with arrow fire. Trying to duel it out, but the castle does do bonus damage to the structures if done correctly. And plus, it just generally have more health. 2,400 versus 4,800. And now do you have some organ guns being put on the field, eyeing to get some damage across these forces. Does take out that crossbowman there. Organ guns push way forward. Get some sporadic damage on these forces. Nice, now pushing way forward as well. Crossbow's trying to stop this force. Sign has still more villagers, even though red has been maintaining good villager production this entire time. Crossbow now advancing forward, taking out some of these knights. Organ gun now being overran by the captured, converted knight. And red's still just going for villager production. We've got more villager production now for Cyan. 3 villager queues though now. So he has gotten 2 extra town centers. Magno push way forward should do some great damage for these crossbowmen. Red's now eyeing for a counterattack. And we got more Mangonels and Knights on the build queue. The Mangonels is being built over here. Red's just eyeing for more crossbowmen. Crossbowman now advances forward. Some of these Knights are streaming on in, trying to hit the wood line. Mangonel and Organ guns push right forward. Got some good damage on this town center. And these villagers now see some hits there from these knights.
You can resign again.
Sign believes he has a game in the bag by taunting his opponent like that. Now these villagers are going down. He does have a good number of crossbowmen here. He can't take up the palisade gate with this crossbowman. Towns are now being repaired on up. Got nice now hitting all these villagers as well. So red is down to 37 villagers. Science to 100. Yep, this game's over. And now, and all the villagers do get declares as well, and they will quickly be overran. 26 villagers. That's even the science towns are just getting protected. Yep, this game's pretty much over. Right now, science needs to start pulling out some battery rams, so do have the highest damage output versus these structures. Because right now it looks like Spoon's just not wanting to resign, and Sign does finally resign now. This end grade saying, "Thank you for watching, on to the next replay."